mature and become aged, we are bombarded with so many things in terms of medications. How can we prevent that? Most of the time it is the immune system. Most of the time it is the stressful life. So instead that you get a victim of that stressful consumer-producer life and then get those medications, you may want to stay away from that stress. Find out where the stress is coming. This channel we created so that the patients who approach me or the people in my surroundings, when they want to understand how they can really prevent getting into so many procedures and operations, surgical operations, and so much medications, especially as we mature and become aged, we are bombarded with so many things in terms of medications. How can we prevent that? Yes, you can prevent that. You don't have to be the victim of this healthcare industry. And you have to understand, not everything in healthcare and research is good for us. Most of the things in the research area, whatever the principles and findings they conclude, is hijacked by the people who invest in healthcare industry, and then products are made in order to earn some money. Simple as that. You and me, we don't have time to do research on everything. Whatever we are being told by advertisement, by so much media information, so we are affected by that, and naturally all those medications and procedures and methods, they have some value, but that value is stretched in front of us. Simple principles are the way to prevent diseases getting into your body. Most of the time it is the immune system. Most of the time it is the stressful life. So instead that you get a victim of that stressful consumer-producer life and then get those medications, you may want to stay away from that stress. Find out where the stress is coming. Understand the whole scheme of the current consumer-producer cycle, current corporations producing so many products that the end point of life is basically to consume things and produce things. You may want to stay away from that. So a minimalist approach to your life in terms of how you can get happiness, how you can get peace and comfort, that is what is at the basis of what I talk about, how to prevent diseases, chronic pain, and how to achieve well-being. So basically in today's medicine, if I have to teach the doctors, what I will teach them is primary prevention, not secondary prevention. I want to differentiate between primary prevention and secondary prevention. Basically, primary preventions are those principles in which you live a natural life and you care for your life and stay away from medicine. While the secondary prevention is recruitment of new customers, basically. Of course, there is some advantages for that, but actually it recruits new customers for the health industry. So we have to understand these concepts before we talk about prevention. Is it a primary prevention or it is a secondary or tertiary prevention? Once we understand that, then we can ask ourselves, how can I lead a natural life? And then you can watch my vlogs, and in those vlogs you will find some problems which you come across in terms of health, and you will find a natural way to prevent that disease which is actually engulfing your whole life and your body.